Hey guys, Sci-Fi back again with another video. I'm going to squeeze in quickly before the whole Force Awakens craziness gets in. Yes, it's a tag video from a relatively new subscriber of mine, Victoria's Cantina. If you haven't seen her, I can't click a link. I don't know how to do that. But anyways, she responds to this in the comment section. Click on her and then check out her videos. They're really good. She does everything Star Wars, Jurassic, all sorts of stuff. Very cool. So yeah, I enjoy her videos immensely. So yeah, she tagged me in some top 10 Star Wars action figures. Now they post vintage, so none of the original Kenner series should be in there. And so I looked around and just grabbed 10 interesting and some of my favourites, some of the ones that I walked past, and we'll stand back and have a look again due to the detail and whatnot. So here we go, number one. And not in order, mind you. Let me get closer. Okay, the Airborne Clone Trooper. Nice, he is so cool. About a 2006, 2005 version of him. Great detail, and that helmet design is very unlike most other troopers, really, isn't it? I like it. And it's got the little bag there. I did a whole video of all these clones a while back. But yeah, I like this one. Very cool. So I think it's the Clone Engineer, or not Clone. Yeah, it could be Clone Engineer or Airborne Trooper. Unsure. School me if I'm wrong, but yeah. Nice plastic sort of coat there. I dig it. So yeah, it's one. Okay. This one's an interesting one. I like her. I'm also a huge fan of the Clone Wars. It's Mother Talzin from the Night Sisters. She's tough. I didn't realise they actually made this. When I spotted it on a eBay shop that I normally go on, I just went, whoa, they make her. Groovy. Bye. Thank you. Even the way all the little cape bits there in the show, they all flowed around and defied gravity. I also thought her voice was cool, man. Had that very witchy sort of sounding voice. And then, half a second after what she said, the words were then repeated in a real dark, echoey sort of voice. Yeah, which has been recreated again in the Force Awakens trailer. Listen to when Skywalker talks. You get the picture. Alright, yeah. So she's cool. I'm so glad. I didn't realise she came out. Now I've got her. Happy to have her. Very much so. Here we have from there's another figure. I thought, wow, they actually made this one, and they did. RG-18 from Episode 4. Those little Jawas pulled him out. Doesn't look much, does he? He's just a thing. Sort of a bit of machinery, not an actual droid. Great paintwork. All those little cables. The only movement you're going to get out of him, his arms sit in, pop out. Don't know what he does. No idea. But he's cool. I like him. Good to see some figures that just you don't see quite often, then suddenly, yes, this is a cool one. I don't know if she actually came with a stand or not. Some of the Attack of the Clones Jedi came with really cool stands with bits of broken droid underneath them. But these are the first lot of the new Jedi that came out. Shakti. Now her, she has no movement really. Her arms move up and down. That's about it. And she's just in that pose really. It's not bad. There are way better versions of her. Way. Go see MG Villain's channel. He's got some of the coolest ones. But I dig it. The saber's been hit by a laser bolt. Very nice. And most of these ones from Attack of the Clones are just you could only really pose them in one way. Yeah, like Colbin Tremor and all those sort of guys. They look cool. I like them. That was the original first ones that actually came out. Another lot, some of the Cantina guys. I like this one, he's cool. Comes with a little tiny bar there. Myloom. How cool is he? I'll move a bit further, so. Myloom, the one-eyed guy. I remember him very much from when I very first saw episode 4, or as it was known back in 1977, Star Wars. I don't even remember him. I only remembered a handful of the aliens when I first saw it. It's cool. A drink, a weapon. Pretty ill-advised to have a gun in a pub like that, but anyways, it was cool. Made quite a few of these in 2008, I believe. A few more of the pub guys, about 5 or 6. So they were just recreating. And you know me, I like new characters, not rehashes of the same stuff. This one's cool. I can get him to stand up. Weird looking guy. And he came with a stand as well. Or like I don't know if that's the right one. That's a Mustafarian miner from Revenge of the Sith. They didn't make many of these guys. I haven't seen many of them. I like it. I reckon he's cool. Weird looking helmet. Unlike the Mustafarian warrior. And they made a Mustafarian droid too, which is cool. You can actually stand figures on them, you know. Obi-Wan and Anakin on these things. I've got one of them. I've got the Mustafarian warrior. He's really weird looking. But he's cool. He's a nice solid figure. Whatever he's carrying in his hand, it's very hard to fit in there. But it's cool. Great detail. Gotta love detail. And so yeah, that's that guy. Who else? We've got a few left. Here's one. This one I was lucky to find. Got him on the card and pulled him out of the card quick, smart. Not a clever idea for some people. If you know me, that's alright. Crook, Jedi Master Crook. How tough is that dude? Great detail in the head. Soft goods are alright, they're manageable. Except for his right arm. I can't figure that bloody sleeve out. He was killed in the hand-drawn comics, hand-drawn cartoon of the Attack of the Clones by General Grievous. Come on. He's mental. Very nice detail. Hard to find. Mainly you get him carded, and if you get him carded, you keep him carded. Silly me, he's just a displays hot kind of guy. Know how it is. Who we got next? Yeah. This is a great one. Another one I didn't realise was available. It came in a 3-pack with Watto and a Twi'lek slave. Horrocks Rider. Probably I'd say the tallest figure in the 3/3/4 inch. He's not 3/3/4 inch. As seen in episode 1. Very nice, manageable soft goods. 2 different types of soft goods too. Oh no, sorry. Scratch that. That's plastic. Yeah. Great looking creature. You see a few of them in episode 1 in the Senate room, and also you see one at the pod racing. This is the pod racing one. Very nice figure indeed. So, another one when it comes to soft goods. This one is just incredible. Hermie Odal. Now, I was discussing this with a guy. I forget, one of my subscribers I was just chit-chatting around with on one of my videos. I've tried to look for it so I could mention his name. Joe Eversole or someone, I don't know. How he dug him and thought he was one of the coolest, along with Effant Mon. Effant Mon again being one of my favourite figures. When this guy came, I was so happy. And he's got movement, and also his mouth. Because you mainly saw him like that, with his tongue hanging out of his head. Horrid looking thing. And yes, 2 different types of fabric. Very cool, very ragged, rough ruffled, rippled looking fabric. Hermie Odal from Return of the Jedi and Jabba's Palace. Again, one of the blink and miss characters. Are my favourite characters. So there we go. Last but not least, one of my fave, and he's becoming definitely one of my fave. You can't miss him in my collection. He's huge. He's not going to stand. Good on ya. Dark Trooper. Phase 3. In case you didn't know, I managed to pick one up on eBay. Relatively expensive for a 3/4 inch figure. He's a builder droid for a certain set of figures. Very hard to find intact, and you'd have to spend up to $350 to buy all the sets, to then pull them apart and to put that together. Yeah, he's nice, he's cool. So yeah, the only thing is his legs are getting quite loose for a builder droid. Snap on. So there we go. It's 10 of my favourite. I could do another 10 favourite and another 10 favourite and so on, because all my figures, there is no one prized figure at the moment. But there we are, Victoria. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, my next one, about this time tomorrow. It's around about now 11:30 at night, close. I've just knocked off work about an hour or so ago. Chose my figures and whatnot. And yeah, this time tomorrow I'll be in a lineup with them, surrounded by other collectors, ready to get some Force Awakened ones. So anyway, guys, again, click down on Victoria's comment that she will leave on this video. Check her out, she's cool. Alright, hopefully another video up tomorrow, or the day after, because I probably won't make a video tomorrow. I've got to work the day after that. You never know how stoked I get and what I get. Alright, guys, things are looking up, things are going to get busy. Alright, the Force will be with you, always.